Say you want to start a bank. And the requirement for starting a bank is 5 million shillings. Is it? Tuko watano. So the requirements ya CBK inasema tunataka 5 million ndio tuwape license. So tuchaga kila mtu 1 million. So all our money will be how much? And each will have what percent? 20%. Now this 5 million, that is what is called co-capital or shareholders' funds. We are the shareholders, it is our funds. If we start our bank and the bank makes 2 million in profit 1 year, and we decide as shareholders, we are retaining all of it as retained earnings. I want us to be sequential. It is 5 million. We led. In 1 year, we report a profit of 2 million. We meet as board of directors and we decide as shareholders, we are not paying our dividends, we are going to retain earnings. Our shareholders first becomes what? Excellent. You are making my work so easy. So our new shareholders first is, it is still our co-capital. The difference between co-capital and shareholders funds, co-capital usually applies regulatory-wise. CBK will check co-capital. But shareholders funds, for example, if you check co-capital of Equity Bank, it will compare per region. Because it's more of a fulfillment of a condition. But shareholders funds is the most accurate because it looks at the co-capital, plus let's say it is doing bank assurance, that company. The capital in bank assurance also is added. The co-capital in Rwanda is also added if the bank is in Rwanda. So shareholders funds is a more accurate manner. So I want us to analyze zile mumetupea according to price to book value. The first one was yours. Kila mtu nilimpea yake. Sidio? Ama? Oh, utahado KCB, hado Equity, hado there's one I want, Stanchart. There's one I want for a reason. And there is also another one I want, Mutaniruhusu, do Diamond Trust Bank. And these things, I'm not giving you the shares to buy. I'm just telling you what to do to evaluate a share. Just Google for yourselves. Because yako ni Equity. KCB. Somebody Google for me. KCB Bank. What is the market cap of KCB Bank now? Because it's a peaky price in a trade kwa NSC today. What is the market cap of KCB now? How much? Weka 249, weka kwa formula, eh? Unaona ile ya is equals to. Now enter kwa KCB. KCB price to book value is equal. I know these sounds like jargons, but believe you me, it will go a long way into optimizing your own money. So, unaona ile formula nilisema, price to book value is equals to market cap of a shareholders funds. All this information is in public. So, weka 249 offer. Somebody check for me, what is KCB Bank shareholders funds up to Q3 of 2025? Because that's the latest. Somebody? Can we say this, eh? Hii row, hata ndio tufanye haraka. Hapa, wewe, my sister, wewe uliweza hawa maswali, utatuletea formula. My sister, wewe yako ni hii. Hawa ni watu wa Equity. Hawa ni wa KCB. Wale ni watu wa Stanchart. My sister go there, Stanchart. Na wauliza maswali, wakugogolie. Na ile ya mwisho, DTB. Hiyo tu formula niliwapea, mimi sasa nataka summary. Hata mimi leo sasa ni examiner. Alafu mwenye anamaliza anakuja haraka. Ndio hii hii hall iko na CPAs tupu. Ukimaliza one time unakuja. Unafanya tu, go there tu. What is the market cap of NCBA today? Alafu pale chini, what is the shareholders funds of NCBA up to Q3 2025? Shareholders funds we do up to Q3 2025. Ukimaliza, you just come so that we go to the next thing. We are almost finishing. Ukimaliza, just come. Shareholders funds, ukigogo unaweka up to Q3. Hata AI inakupea tu answer hapa juu, immediate. I think you are done, you guys. You can't take more than 2 minutes. Please come. The returning officers, kujeni. I am sure you are done, and you do your calculator. Haya, kujeni tafadhali. Hata mwenye hajamaliza sasa tumaki hivyo. Just check what is the shareholders funds of KCB group. We are talking about group level, but stand chart is stand chart Kenya. Oh, please, stand chart, you do stand chart Kenya. Because we are looking at the Kenyan unit. But the rest is group. KCB is group, Equity is group, and the DTB is group. Please say, come now, we finish. Aya. My sister, read for what's...
Thank you very much. For KCB Group, we had the market capital at 249, a shareholders capital at 308.5 billion, which gives us relatively at 0.78, 8.0, that is 80%.
Yeah, for us at Equity, the market capitalization was 281B. The shareholders funds, quarter 3 was around 308 billion. That gives us 0.912.
Please, you can help us with the mic. There is one bank which is not here.
DTB, the market capitalization was 43.41 billion. The shareholders' funds was 99.45 billion, giving 0.44 or a 44%.
The last one, stand chart. Yes. Yes.
We did globally first, so we had to do in Kenyan context. So 133B, and that is by around quarter 3 or 2025. And then the shareholders fund was 63.4B. So you do the math, it comes to, give me a minute, just give me a minute. 133 divided by 3.8B, that is 63.8 over 1.
The other way around.
Which is what I did.
I know it looks like a mistake, but it's the other way around.
Yes.
Apana,
No.
it's the other way around.
133.
130, you are 130 something
Over.
divided by the other one.
Yes. 63.8B.
2.08.
2.08.
Please write somewhere. There is some the reason why. So this is how you look at it. When you get anything below 1, it means it is trading at a discount. Yes, yes. It's good to clap. It means that share by the time you are buying, now before you consider the next final formula I'll give you, it already shows you hii share nainunua kwa discount ama kwa. It's like hii bank tulisema hapa ya 5 million. Tuseme tunaiuza. Now for her equity, KCB, yours was 0.8, meaning it is trading at a discount of 20%. It means our 5 million na tumechaga leo, tunaanza bank. Mtu akuje atuambie tuuzieni hii bank. How much? Ainunue 4 million. Na tuiuze. So the share, that's how the share of that company is trading today, at a discount. Equity was 0.9 something. It means the share has a 10% discount. Listen to this. DTB first. Can somebody tell me what you mean by that? DTB is 0.4 something. Please, what do you mean by that?
That's like a 5% discount. 50% discount. Like half the price.
Yours?
Stanchart is currently doing a premium of 120%.
Of 100%. So that's one thing you look at. There are many dynamics you look at called dividend payout. Most of the banks that are not local, all of them in Kenya trade at a premium. Why? Because they pay a lot of dividend. When they make profit, they don't retain a lot. Because Stanchart going to Rwanda is not Stanchart Kenya that needs to go there. It is Stanchart Group. So them, they pay the entire dividend because their level of scope of reinvestment is just in Kenya. All the local banks that are not having a transaction happening, all of them, they are trading at a discount. Why? Because our current shareholder in the NSE is very dividend driven. But for a value investor, you can see the kind of value in our local banks. Because look at a bank trading at half its price. That hii bank tunaanza, mtu akuja na below 2.5 million, aseme anataka kuinunua. Na tumetaka pesa saa hii. Tukienda tu kuanza bank, aseme, hii bank yenu niuzieni. How much? At 2.4 million. Na tumetaka sisi 5. Those are the kind of opportunities in the NSC. The last formula for all the shares, beyond profitability, mutajiangalilia na the rest. I'm giving you the very simple one. It's called PE ratio. Usitunyime mafuta. Na my sister Total Energies. Total is also listed. P ratio Net earnings after tax. Have ever made. Do not even use the last year one.